And you just want have your hand weight somewhere nearby. We're gonna do a fairly quick style warm up here, some roll downs and some breathing. And we're gonna practice the hundreds breath for not the hundreds, but a different exercise tonight. So start with your feet parallel and let's take a nice deep breath in. And then exhale, arms relaxing down. So just noticing how your body feels. Can you stand kind of nice and upright without too much effort? Are you tired? If you're tired, that's okay. Take it easy and focus more on your breath and just some nice, smooth, controlled movements throughout the class. 2 more times, filling the lungs, opening the chest. And then exhale, relaxing the jaw, the shoulders, the sternum. 1 more time, inhaling all the way up. This time, arms are going to go down and you're going to nod your chin and begin a roll down. So roll gently down through the spine, section by section. We're going to stay at the bottom for a full breath in and out. So hang your head, breathing in and breathing out. And then breathe in and roll up on that exhale. Nice and easy. And we'll do that just 1 more time. Open the chest, open the arms, reach for the ceiling. Circle your arms down, nod your chin, and roll down through your spine. Let your tail hang, let your head hang, relax the shoulders. Stay for inhale and exhale. And then breathe in and exhale and roll up through the spine. Opening your chest at the top, just give yourself a nice high lift and then relax. Now take your eyes to the horizon and lengthen through your spine and start to march on the spot. See if you can feel your feet peeling off the floor and articulating back down, feeling all the toe pads, feeling the base of each heel when it comes down. And as you just march with your feet, you're going to also rebound up through the crown of the head. So there's a sense of springiness, not just in the feet, but also in the spine. Let's relax our shoulders, but swing our arms a little bit bigger, like we're really, really happy to be going on this little walk. Good, you can relax your jaw, but look far away. Long neck, long waistline, springy feet, and springy spine. Looks lovely, everybody. Let's continue walking for another 30 seconds. And I want you to breathe into the sides and back of your rib cage. And exhale. So try to send your breath into those areas that we don't think about a whole lot. The back and sides of the body, as opposed to the chest, the belly, or the shoulders. So breathing into the back and sides of the rib cage. Nicely done. That looks really good. Take your feet wide. Go into a nice second position here. Hands on your hips, and you're going to shift side to side and check the alignment of your knee going over your foot, right over the middle, like second, third toe. Keep the spine nice and tall, and we're going to reach up to the ceiling and up. So not so much of a side bend as much as a lift up, reaching for the top shelf of the closet. That's it, good. And you can look up if you want, or you can keep your eyes forward, whatever feels good. We're gonna do 4 more here. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, then we're gonna reach across the room, reaching across. And here you do wanna look over your fingertips. And this is where we're reaching just out of reach. There's something there that you wanna get to. The knee is still in good alignment over that second and third toe. 4 more reaches, 4, 3, 2. Now reaching to the bottom corner of the mat. So there's a little bit of a lean down, picking something up off the floor. Looking past your fingers again. Going 4 more times. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Go into step touch. So you're going to spring off of one foot and then the other. Good. And once you've got some momentum with the legs there, let the arms swing and swing. Good. Right away tonight, we're going to allow our chest to turn right and left. Good. Checking out the right side, checking out the left side of the room. Actually see something over there that you didn't notice before. Keep your shoulders easy, springy toes and springy spine. Let's do 4 more. Here we go. 4, 3. We're going to move into single, single, double now. So face the front and do a half circle, and then a full circle. Good. And then a half circle, and a full circle up and down. Nicely done. Half circle reaching up either way, and then a full circle, brush your ceiling. Good. Clearing the cobwebs up there. Left and right, and then a nice clearing of the cobwebs on the ceiling. Last time each way, right and left, and then a full circle up and around. Good work. Last time, left and right, and then a full circle up and around. Good. Bring your feet back in, just march on the spot for a moment. Thank you, those long-legged people, long-armed people of you for staying with me there, because I know I was going pretty fast. All right, settle your feet down. Good, hands on your hips. And you're just gonna do a little knee bend and stretch. Warming up the Achilles tendons at the back of the ankle, soft and supple knees and ankles. Arms go down by your sides now, and we just do the bird. Inhale, open. Exhale, push the air down. Inhale, open the armpits. Exhale, push the air down. Inhale, open the armpits. Exhale, push down. One more. Inhale, open. And exhale, push down. Stay down here. Lift one heel, put it down. Lift the other. So the knees stay bent, and we're just rolling through the foot to go up onto the toes, just onto the toe pads, up onto the ball of the foot, keeping the spine nice and long. Good. Do it one more time each side. Good, and then both heels down, a little bounce here. Again, just waking up that Achilles tendon, soft knees, and then you're gonna push all the way up to the ceiling. Good. Shrug your shoulders to your ears, give them a squeeze. Keep them up there and pull them together onto your back. Keep them together and lower them down your back, and then relax them completely, give them a shake. We'll do that 2 more times. Shoulders pull up, pull together, pull down, and then relax. One more time, give them a good squeeze. Pull them together, lower them down, and then relax. Let's do an up stretch. So we'll take the right arm to the ceiling. Today, if you'd like, we're gonna tip over, left arm reaches down, and let's hang out here looking over the left arm. Look at your alignment here. Is your shoulder in line with your ankle? Can you get your hips in line with your ankle and heels? Hold for one more breath, just checking out that alignment and feeling a nice stretch. And then bring your head to the front, come all the way up through the spine and switch arms in the air. So the left arm reaches up and the right arm stretches down, turning your head and just checking your alignment. Can you get your ankle or your heel, the middle of your hip, and your shoulder lined up with each other? And then turn your head back to the front. Now let's keep our head to the front. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, reach the left arm down and try to keep that alignment, ear over heel or ankle. And then inhale that left arm up and exhale, keeping the hips also in line with that heel. One more time each side, inhaling up, feeling like you're sliding along a wall into a nice side bend. Inhale up, the body is stretched up along your imaginary wall, and then you side bend. Nicely done. Take both arms up for me here. We're just gonna bend both knees a little bit. We're gonna go into some rotations. So take your arms down into a T, and I'm just gonna come a little closer. You're gonna take your right arm and reach it, and then wrap it all the way around to bring it to your left hand. And then slide your hand across your chest and open. Let's inhale as we reach the left arm and go into nice rotation. Exhale, left hand to right hand, slide across. Good, inhale, reach, exhale, rotate and pull across. Inhale, reach the left arm and exhale, rotate and pull across. Once more each side, shoulders are down, really turning the rib cage and bringing it back to center. That looks great. Open the chest, rotate the chest, and then come back to a beautiful open collarbones. Relax the arms down and straighten the legs. Good. Okay, so we're going to be rolling down to the mat. So aim your camera at the floor and we'll just put the weights nearby. So you just need them somewhere nearby, maybe one on either side of the mat, not too far away. Okay, once your camera is set up, you're just gonna stand at the end of your mat. You want a little runway in front of you. And we're gonna do 3 of our beach ball roll down. So it's like you're diving over a huge ball in front of you. Your arms circle up to the ceiling. As you exhale, you dive forward, draw the belly in, let your knees bend just a little bit, and try to imagine you're draped over that ball. So your fingertips aren't on the floor, you're kind of suspended over that imaginary ball. You're gonna breathe in here, it's a little bit of work. As you exhale, the ball inflates and you get pushed back up to the ceiling. Arms are reaching overhead, and then you can circle your arms back down. This is a nice active roll down. Inhale, the arms go up. As you exhale, draw the low abdominals in and imagine draping over a huge ball that includes the tail curling, the head dropping. Breathe in at the bottom, and then exhale, let the ball inflate and push you back up to the sky. Circle the arms down. Let's do it one more time. Inhaling up. Exhale, really try to drape forward and over the ball. Knees soft, toes relaxed. Hold here as you breathe in. Good, and then exhale and get pushed up to the ceiling. You should feel a nice stretch in the back chain. Arms down. This time we're gonna dive over the ball. So inhale your arms up. We'll dive over that ball, engaging the lower abdominals, letting the head drop. And then the ball disappears and you can bring your hands to the floor. Walk yourself to an elephant stretch or inverted V and start to pedal the feet so you get a nice calf hamstring stretch here just for 10 seconds. Shoulders away from the ears, already waking up the muscles in the armpits and into the shoulders. From here, hinge forward. If you'd like, stay in plank for a moment, and otherwise put your knees down and let's all come to hands and knees. Exactly, we're gonna do 3 cat-cows. So here we go. Round your spine, flexing all the way from end to end. And then go the other way, extend your spine, tail and crown lifting. Just a nice spine movement here. Inhale and flex your spine, try to get all 24 vertebrae, and then extend your spine. Great, one more time, going into flexion. Don't let me rush you. You can go slower if you need to. And then going into extension. Now let's all make our way to neutral. I'm just gonna have a look. Yeah, that looks really good. Take your right hand and put it into salute, or you can put it on your heart, and you're gonna do 3 more cat-cows. So now we're just doing single-handed cat-cow. Tuck in, rounding the spine, and then extend the spine. Left shoulder is away from the ear. 2 more times, rounding, and then extending. And you don't have to make it really big. It can be a small cat-cow, challenging that one arm to support you as you move. Then you're gonna bring your right hand down, and we're gonna switch sides. Left hand in front to salute or at the heart, and we go into flexion, so your cat spine, and then extension into your cat. Nice and smooth. Again, it can be very small. Go for smooth and controlled movements. Letting the spine move. Last time to do the extension, and then bring that left hand down. Good, now take your right hand again into salute, and you're just gonna do a little rotation, elbow to ceiling, looking up, and then just back to the mat. So we're square to the mat. Just 2 more of those, rotating the chest to the right, and then coming back to square. One more time, the left shoulder is away from the ear, you're pushing down through that left palm, center, and then switch sides. Left hand comes to salute, and we go ahead and rotate to the left elbow up. Really nice, everybody. And then back to center. Push through that right arm, shoulder away from the ear, and then rotate back to square. One more time, opening that left side of the chest and armpits, and back to center. Put the left hand down. Now, let's come onto our elbows to give our wrists a break. We're going to do a similar rotation with the legs. So slide your right leg back, square your hip bones to your mat, and lift your right leg up parallel to the floor. You're going to twist your hips so that your right hip sort of stacks on top of your left hip. Keep your face facing the floor, and then bring your hip back down so both hips are square to the mat. 2 more of those. We're just getting a nice gentle rotation in the pelvis and the waistline, and then back to center. And one more time, rotating right hip on top of left, and then back to center, and then put the right knee down. Changing sides, left leg stretches back and lifts off the floor. Square off your hips, and then start to lift that left hip so it stacks on top of the right, and then back to center. Can you relax the shoulders a little bit? And 2 more times to twist the hips, and then find square. Good, really controlled and smooth on our last one here. Great work, everybody. Back to square. Come back to both knees, sit back into a child's pose. Really nice work. Walk your hands to one side of your mat and take 2 breaths into the open side of your rib cage. 2 big inhale, exhales. After your 2 breaths, of course, we're going to go to the other side. So walk your hands to the other side of the mat and breathe into the open side of the ribs. 2 breath cycles. Just really getting as much movement in the rib cage and spine as we can here. Great job, everybody. Then take your hands to the front. Walk them forward quite far to get yourself ready for a spine wave. So breathing in. As you exhale, curl your tail under and move through a cat back, moving forward. And then you're going to unfurl your spine and put your thighs, your pelvis, your belly, your chest, and your head down. Take a breath in. And reverse that. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Press into the hands. Dive your head through. Make sure you go through cat back to get back towards your heels. So all about the spine here. Breathing in. As you exhale, roll through the spine nice and supple. And placing the front body down bit by bit. Nice and controlled, easy shoulders. Inhale at the bottom. And exhale, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders first. And then dive through the arms, lift the low abdominals up as you roll back. Great job. One more time. That was beautiful. As you exhale, curl the tail. Low abdominals are lifted. We're trying to round the spine before we extend it. Long extension. Breathing in. Last one to go up through extension first. Remember the low abs, lift in as you dive back through the arms and stretch out. Great job, everybody. Now go forward. Our last time to go forward, we're going to stay on the front. So lower yourself with control through that swan. Excellent. Nicely done. Take your right arm and reach it by your ear. Turn your head to the left and reach back to your left foot. We're going to do just a momentary quadricep stretch here. So bringing the left heel towards the seat. Now, if you can, I just want to turn this into kind of a half rocking exercise, which is one of our classic Pilates exercises. So turn your head back to the center and lift your head and collarbones just off the floor. If you can, lift your thigh, left thigh, just off the floor. Reach your crown and your knee away from each other, and then place them both back down, retaining the stretch. And then we're going to slowly release that left leg and switch sides. Reach your left arm by your ear and turn your head to the right, reaching your right hand to hold the right foot. Just find that stretch. If you want to stay in the stretch, just stay here. Otherwise, turn your head to the front or to the mat. Float the collarbones and nose off the floor. Float the right thigh, maybe 1 millimeter off the floor. Reach longer. And then place your thigh and your head back down with control. You can turn your head to the right. Release that foot. Nicely done. Okay, we're going to keep the hands under the forehead now. And all I want you to do is draw the low belly in. Lift your right leg, including your thigh, just off the floor, so the knee is very long. Flex your foot. Start to bend that right knee so your heel comes closer to your bum. And we're gonna do little heel kicks to the bum, 8 of them. You're gonna just do 8, 7, you're just kicking towards the bum. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then stretch that leg back out long, and then place it back down on the mat. So the left side now, you lift the leg first, super straight, flex the foot, start to bend the knee, bringing that heel towards the bum, contracting your hamstring, and then 8 little pulses, 8, 7, 6, pulling your heel right towards your sit bone, 2, 1, and then stretch that leg back out and lower it down. Right leg again, lift it just off the floor, flex the foot, push through that heel. Bend the knee, 8 little pulses, 8, 7, contracting the hamstring, draw the low abs in, pubic bones are down. And then slowly reach that leg away and put it down. Last time, left leg lifts, flex the foot, reach through the heel, and then start to bend the knee. 8 pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower down. Now, really important that the pubic bones stay down and the low abs stay lifted. Lift both legs. If you can, flex both feet. Pull the heels towards the seat at the same time. 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good job. 2, 1. Stretch both legs out long and put them down. Wiggle your hips out a little bit here. Nice work, everybody. Take your arms and stretch them out into a nice wide V overhead with your palms facing down. We're going to hover the nose and the collarbones off the mat. Keep the tops of your feet pressing and take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your arms off the floor a few inches, circle them down to your sides and reach for your toes. You're going to be a little bit more lifted through the upper body. Good, and now take your hands, bend your elbows and hands go past the face and reach back out into that V and the upper body lowers. So breathing in here. As you exhale, circle the arms around, keep the low abdominals lifted, reach for the toes, and then go ahead and bend the arms and reach them back into your V. Take a breath in. As you exhale, circle the arms around, reaching for the feet, draw the belly in. You don't have to lift the chest very high. Good, and then bend the arms and reach forward again. Awesome work. One more breath in. Last time, we're gonna go for a swim. Big exhale, circle the arms around, reach towards the feet. Draw the belly in, keep your palms facing the ceiling, and little pulses up, up, up. So it's like you're bouncing balls on your hands up to the ceiling. We'll do 10, 9, 8, and 7, and 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and then lower yourself down, turn your head to one side. Take a couple breaths in and out. Turn your head to the other side. Okay, so now we're going to do that same pulse, but we're going to add our hundreds breaths. You're going to breathe in for 5 pulses, breathe out for 5 pulses. I'm going to do the percussive breath, so 5 separate inhales and 5 separate exhales. We're going to do 50, so only 5 sets. Here we go. Faces facing the floor. Draw the belly in, draw the pelvic floor in. Reach your fingers to your feet so your shoulders, chest, and head float off the mat. Let's begin pulsing up, 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 up. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, and out, and in. Keep reaching, and out, and in, and out. Last set, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2. Lower down, turn your head to one side, breathe in and out. Good, turn your head to the other side and breathe in and out. Awesome work, everybody. Put your hands down beside under your shoulders and press yourself up and come to a seated position facing the front. If you can, Let's do the right leg. We're gonna do a series of kind of mermaid and side legs here. So just make sure you have room to stretch out sideways. If you can, the right leg is gonna be in front with the left leg tucked behind. And if that's not an option, just sit with the legs in a diamond. All right, nice work. We're gonna start with the left arm into a nice mermaid. So scoop the left arm up and take a nice side bend, a long one. So this reaches for that right wall. Then inhale your left arm up and take your right arm and reach for the ceiling. So this is more of a vertical side bend. Inhale, the right arm reaches back down, and exhale, long sideways side bend in the left with the left arm. Good, inhale up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, that vertical side bend where you're trying to kind of lift up through the right ribs. One more time each side. Your exhale takes you into a long side bend sideways. And inhale up, and your exhale takes you into a tall side bend on the right. Now, take that right arm over, take the left arm over with it. Rotate your chest to the floor. Do 3 cat-cows here. So round your spine, inhale, and exhale to extend. When you round your spine, go ahead and tuck your chin. Feel the armpit muscles engaged. And then pull the chest through the arms. One more time, you're going to round the spine, engage the underarm muscles, the serratus. And then as you pull the chest through, shoulders away from the ears. From here, you're going to lower yourself down onto your right elbow and stack your knees with your feet in line with your bum. We haven't done these in quite a while. I want you to see if you can find that underarm muscle. So the serratus is strong. Take your left hand, if you can, and put it underneath your ribs. So you're just cradling the left ribs. And you're going to sink the ribs to the floor. And then push through the right armpit to lift the ribs up. Just 2 more of those. Sink the ribs to the floor. And then engage the underarm muscles, the serratus, to push up. We're just going to do that one more time. And then press up. Now you're welcome to stay with just this movement, but we're going to add on. Ribs drop down. As you exhale, push the ribs up, lift the hips. Lower the hips, lower the ribs. Then push through the arm, engage the serratus, float the hips. And lower the hips, lower the ribs. Good, one more time. Lift the ribs. If the hips can come off, they come off. Doesn't matter how high. Great job. The hips come down and lower. We just have 3 more here. This time, if you'd like, lift the ribs, lift the hips, kick the top leg long. Bring the leg in, bring the hips down, lower the ribs. Take a mini break. Lift the ribs, lift the hips, kick the top leg long. Bring the leg in, lower the ribs, lower. Good, one more time. This is a lot of work, so take a break if you need. And we haven't done these in a long time. Nicely done, everybody. From here, stretch yourself out all the way along the floor. So we're lying long on the right side. Good, from here, both legs are together as one leg and they lift up 8 and down. Good, and 7 and down. See if you can get them longer each time they lift. 5, or that's 6, down, and 5, and down. Just 4 more. Keep the crown and tail long. Imagine these legs like a mermaid tail lifting and lowering. We've got 2 more. Nicely done. We've got 1 more. We're going to hold the legs up in the air here. Let's separate them and flex the feet and just go for a nice walk. Scissoring the legs and switching. And switch. And switch. You're going to continue for another few seconds, keeping the heels reaching away and the bottom waistline light or even a little bit off the mat. We'll do about 4 more scissor switches and about 3 more. Stay really long. Last 2. Great job. Last 1. And then bring the legs together, lower them down, stretch both arms overhead so the top arm comes overhead too, and see if with control you can roll onto your back. And then you'll have to just adjust yourself back into the center of your mat and grab your weights. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Reach the weights up to the ceiling. And just take a moment to sink your ribs down and reach the weights up. Good, just a couple of moments here, ribs down, weights up. We're just gonna do a little bit of stabilization. Keep those weights in the air, bring one leg at a time to tabletop and flex your feet. Make sure your bottom rib is gently pulling down, the arms are pushing the weights up. All we're gonna do is a heel tap with the right heel and then bring it back up. Heel tap left heel and up and right heel and up. Try to keep your shins parallel to the floor in that tabletop position. Right and up. Nice work, everybody. Left and up. Keep the bottom rib gently pulled into the mat. Neutral pelvis and down. Now you're going to open your arms as you tap your heel. A nice chest fly. Arms open and close. Heel taps, arms open and close. Soft jaw. Again, bottom rib nicely planted into the mat. Feeling a nice stabilization through the spine. So it's not flattening. We're in a nice natural curve. One more each way, one more each foot, I should say. And down and up. Good. Now bring your legs together, point your feet. Lower your hands down, put the weights down, and sneak your hands behind your head. Gently squeeze your inner thighs together. Take a breath in. And we're going to exhale and curl right up the center, aiming the head towards the knees. 1. Lower down. And curl up 2. And lower down. Keep the knees squeezed, inner thighs squeezed, and down. Good. If this doesn't feel good, Mark, you can go across side to side. A little oblique twist version if you wish. We've got 4 more. And down. 3 more, curling up and down. Nice and smooth and controlled. And down. Last one, curling up and down. Now hug your knees into your chest. Hold on behind your thighs. Kick your legs forward. Come up to a seated position. Take your arms and reach them in front of you. Nice work to sit nice and tall, lifting the ribs away from the pelvis. Off we go for our roll down. So we're going to curl the tail under and roll down through the sacrum. Roll down through the low back. Roll down through the rib cage. Reach your arms overhead and just get a nice long stretch here for a moment. Good. To come back up, you can either bring your arms up and reverse roll up, or hold on to the backs of the thighs and give yourself a little assist again. Kick the legs forward, exactly, come up, beautiful, nice choices. Inhale at the top, sitting tall, and then exhale, rolling back. We're just gonna do 3 of these. So this is number 2, rolling through the spine, bone by bone. Great job letting the arms reach overhead, get a nice stretch. As you inhale, you're going to bring the arms up. As you exhale, your choice how you're going to curl off the floor. With the hands, without the hands, with the legs, without the legs. Good, breathing in. One last time, everybody. Nice roll downs. And I also really like your roll up choices. Those are looking really good. So we're going to peel our way down the spine. Oh, wait, stay here, actually. Sorry, I just remembered my transition. Are you ready? Arms are by your ears, legs are straight down. This is fun. You're going to try and roll with control back onto your right side. It's surprisingly harder than you think. And then bring your hands in. Good. Thanks for just humoring me there. And then come back up to your mermaid. Switch your legs to the other side. Yeah, guess what? We have to do all of that on the left side here. So left leg is in front if you can, right leg tapped back. Our first thing was a nice up and over mermaid side bend to the left. So this is that sideways side bend, head aiming to the left side of the room. Inhale your way up and exhale into a more of a vertical position here, opening those ribs. That looks great, everybody. Inhale to switch and exhale, find your way into the full side bend. Good. And then inhaling up to the ceiling and exhaling up and over into the vertical side bend. One more time each side. Inhale up. I also just realized I'm kind of flaring my ribs. So we want to keep the ribs in line with the pelvis. So don't do what I do. I'm going to try to keep my ribs a little bit softer here. in this side bend. Nice work. Okay, so let's come up and we'll go into our side bend and then turn to face the left side of the mat. Here we did 3 cat-cows. So we tuck the chin and tail in, flexing the spine. And then we reach the chest forward and look forward. Here we also started to engage the serratus, the underarm muscles. So you push away from the floor and then you reach the chest forward. It's like you're pulling the mat towards you. One more time, let's round the spine and engage those underarm muscles, shoulders away from the ears, and then into your extension. And from here, we lower down onto the left elbow and just stack the knees with the feet in line with the bum. Just rest your right hand under your ribs and let the ribs drop towards the floor. And then using that left underarm muscle area, push the ribs up away. Just 2 more of those, letting the ribs rest down. I don't really mind how high you lift the ribs, just that you're keeping the shoulders away from the ears and you feel like there's strength coming from under the armpit. Now this time you lower the ribs and you can either just lift the ribs or also float the hips. And then the hips come down and the ribs come down. And we do that 2 more times if you wish. Again, take it easy with these because this is strong, strong shoulder work. And you may need to take a break, and that's okay. So pressing down and floating the hips. Good, we have just 3 more, adding a leg if you wish. Ribs, hips, and leg. Leg, hips, and rib. Good, 2 more if you wish. Good, yes, I know, yes, I see some of you with it. I know it's a lot of work for the shoulder, so if your shoulder is fatigued, that's a good time to stop. And coming down, but after this, we're all stretching out. So take a rest and stretch yourself out really long along your side body. Let's keep the legs lightly together like a mermaid tail. Laura, you're getting a major workout running back and forth. Okay, here we go. Both legs lift. 8 and down and 7 and down. So the theme is kind of smooth and controlled rather than how high the legs lift. More important that everything is nice and controlled all the way to the floor. Let your legs reach away as you lower. You have just 2 more. Inner thighs are gently active, but really it's the side waist, that top waist. We're gonna lift the legs back up and hold them there and flex the feet. Separate your legs a little bit and let's go for a little walk, scissoring the legs away from one another. 1 forward, 1 back, and then switch. And as you switch, see if you can reach through your heels so much that the bottom side waist is slightly off the floor. So we're lengthening crown to tail, lengthening crown to heels. Nice work. Let's do 1 more each leg, little scissor and scissor, and then lower the legs down. Nicely done. From here, stretch that top arm by your ear and see if you can, with control, roll onto your back. And then, I don't know about you, but I have to move myself back into the center of the mat. Let's grab our weights again. Bring your feet flat, knees bent, and take your weights back up to the ceiling. Okay, similar stabilization this time. Reach the ribs or reach the arms up, sink the ribs down. Bring 1 leg at a time into tabletop. Flex your feet. This time, instead of a heel tap, it's a heel reach with the opposite arm. So I'm going to reach the right heel and reach the left arm back. And then come back to tabletop. Exhale, left leg and right arm. So classic dead bug and back to center. Keep drawing the bottom rib down to the floor. No arching of the spine off the mat. And try to keep the shins parallel to the floor as you come into tabletop. You're going to exhale to reach and inhale to center. Again, smooth and controlled reach and coming into center. Good, soft chest, reach through the heel and the arm. Come to center, good. Try not to let the other leg come closer to you. That's a little bit of a clever cheat. Keep the other thigh perfectly still as you reach 1 leg. Nice work, everybody. And reach Awesome. Can we do one more each side? One more time, right? Reaching the right heel and in. One more time, left, maintaining that bottom rib. And in, nice work. Hold the legs in the air, bring them together. Bring the arms down to put your weights down. Take your hands behind your head again. Guess what? Take a breath in. Exhale, ab curl up, 1. And down. Exhale up, 2. And down. Exhale, 3. And down. Curling up, looking towards the pubic bones as you come up and down. Just 2 more up and down. 1 more, curling up and down. Hold on behind your thighs. Kick your legs forward. Come up nice and tall. 3 more roll downs. Take the arms in front. With control, roll down from the tail and sacrum, low back first, then rib cage, then shoulders, neck, head, arms reach. Inhale the arms up and use the legs or roll back up. Good, classic or with the legs, all are valid. Exhale and roll your way down. When you go down, really it's the down that matters more than the up. It's that control on the way down that builds you so much muscle. And then coming back up, it's kind of the cherry on the cake if you come up without the legs. Nice work, everybody. We're going to go down one more time. So last roll down, we're going to stay stretched out. Stay long in your roll down, arms by the ears. Take a couple of breaths here. Imagine you're getting gently pulled, fingers and toes. And then can you, without using your arms, roll back onto your left side with control. Can you do it? You can. That's it. Nice work. Bring the arms in. Press yourself up to a seated position. Nicely done. I'm just going to move this weight out of the way. Let's face each other with the legs out in front. You can have your knees bent or straight, feet pointed or flexed. Shoulders away from the ears. And let's stack the right hand on top of the left. Try to sit a little bit taller here. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, nod your chin, and you're doing a roll down with the thoracic and neck spines, trying to keep the low back more vertical. Stay down here, bend your elbows and let your hands sweep in towards your pelvis, and then exhale, sweep them forward and dive a little deeper into your roll down. So as you inhale, the arms sweep in towards you. As you exhale, you hollow out the low belly a little more. Inhale, arms come in. Exhale, sweep forward, swim forward. Now bring your hands to the floor. Nice work. And then roll up through your spine, bone by bone. Hopefully that feels nice. Let's do it with the left hand on top. Taking a breath in. Exhale, nod your chin and round forward. Draw the belly gently in to try and keep the lumbar spine more vertical. Now inhale, the arms sweep in towards you. Exhale, dive forward a little more, but imagine lifting the belly button up. So inhale, draw the arms in, and exhale, try to deepen your curve. One more time, that looks great. Inhale the arms in. As you exhale, you dive forward, bring the hands to the floor, and roll up through the spine. Open your arms out to a nice T. We haven't done this one in a long time. Bring your right thumb towards your collarbone. Inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to rotate to the right and look over your shoulder. Inhale, come back out, right arm out to the side. Good. Bring your left thumb towards your collarbone. Breathe in. Exhale, rotate and look over the shoulder. Keep your sit bones level. And then come back to the center, open the arm. Now we're going to do 6 little pulses in that rotation. So bring your right thumb to your elbow. Your arms can be lower than your shoulders here if your shoulders are getting tired. Breathe in. And as you exhale, you rotate 6 times. You're looking over the shoulder. 4, 5, 6. And then you come back to center, open the arms. Take the left hand in, take a breath in. Last one, exhale, rotate, 6, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, open the arms, relax them down by your sides. Give your shoulders a little wiggle. Good, we're gonna put now the forward flexion and the rotation together. So take the arms up, breathing in. Exhale, you're gonna rotate to the right and dive towards your right pinky toe. That's your exhale. Inhale up through center, arms out to a T. Exhale, rotate and dive towards the left pinky toe. Good. Inhale, your arms just open back out to a T. You've got it. Exhale, rotate and dive. You're looking towards your right hip here. Inhale, you face the front, arms out. Exhale, you dive, look towards the left hip, reach the left fingertips. And up. So you want to reach the back arm as well. Let's do 2 more each side. Exhale, dive and reach and look in. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, long spine, even as you're flexing it and rotating it. And inhale up through center. 1 more time each side. Don't forget the back arm is reaching as the front arm is reaching. Good job. And come up. Good, Savannah. Try and bend in the lumbar a little bit more. Lessen the hips. Here we go. Last one. Great job, everyone. Come up to center. Relax your arms down. Great job. Turn yourself so you can lie all the way down on your back. Grab your weights if they're nearby, and we're just going to do a little mix of our shoulder bridge with our triceps tonight. So the weights are just in your hands beside you. Feet and knees are sit bone distance apart. We're going to curl the tailbone up, so we're in a posterior tilt, and then continue peeling your spine off the mat to find your shoulder bridge. So you're peeling up. The knees are reaching long, the waistline is long, the glutes are nice and active. Take a moment here, finding that really long bridge between armpits and knees. Then arc your arms up to the ceiling. Hold the arms up here for a moment as well, reaching them up. And now let's do 8 nice smooth tricep presses. So bend your elbows down and press up 1. And bend and press up 2. Keep the feet actively pressing into the floor. And press 4. Good work. Elbows stay pointing to the ceiling when you bend them. And 6. We just got 2 more. And 7. And then 1 more. 8. Hold the arms up and roll the spine back down onto the mat. Relax your tail and take a breath in. We're going to go right back up. So posterior tilt and curl and peel the spine off the floor, thighs reaching away, pulling the waistline long. This time, we're going to do a little pulse with the tricep press. So bend your elbows so your weights come down towards your face and press up. And now add a little pulse with the pelvis. So pelvis and weights go down and up at the same time. About halfway down and up and down and up. Go nice and smooth so that you can time the movements together, arms and pelvis together. Breathing out and in. Inhale down, maybe exhale up. Let's try 5 more. Keep your posterior tilt. Try not to lose that tuck of the tail. Good work, everybody. 2 more. Nice work. 1 more. Holding the weights up, holding the hips up, and then roll the spine down. Good. Let's put the weights down and put our hands down beside us so we can practice our single leg bridge. Either lift your right heel or take your right foot off the floor and bring it to tabletop. Let's begin with a posterior tilt and see if we can peel the spine off the floor using mainly or only the left leg. Come up to the top of your bridge and hold for 3, 2, and then roll down through the spine and switch sides, bringing the left leg into tabletop or lifting the left heel. Posterior tilt and peeling the spine up and holding that bridge. It doesn't have to be high for 3, 2, 1, and rolling back down. 1 more time each side, lifting the right leg or right heel and rolling up through the spine, holding your shoulder bridge here for 3, 2, 1, and lowering down. Great job, everybody. And then last time with the right leg doing most or all of the work, peeling up. Can you keep the knee parallel? Can you keep the hips level? 3, 2, 1, and rolling back down. put the left leg down, hug your right knee to your chest, and stretch that leg long. Good, we're gonna go into a nice dynamic slow hamstring stretch. So hold on to the back of your right thigh with both hands. Try to keep your thigh close to your chest or close to your torso, and you're just gonna start to straighten the knee only as much as you can, so it will probably not go all the way to straight. And then you soften the knee, and then you straighten and soften. So we'll all do this about 6 more times. Soften and straighten and soften. That looks really good. Can you feel your left leg nice and heavy on the floor? 2 more. Let's do 1 more. Then you're going to hold it in the straighter position and 6 times flex and point the foot. Flex and point. So again, a dynamic stretch where you feel it increase, decrease. And 2 more. Nice work, everybody. 1 more. Good. From here, keep your leg in your hands for a moment. If you can, you're going to nod your chin and curl up towards your leg. If you need your hands behind your head, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, reach the left leg and lift it about 45 degrees. And then we'll just do a little switch. Bring the left leg towards you, stay curled up, and reach the right leg to 45. And switch. And switch. So you're just doing a nice scissor, keeping the chest curled up, looking into the pelvis. Hands are either holding the thighs or behind your head. So we'll do 4 more. And 3. Nice work. 2. Finish holding the left leg, lower your right leg down, bend your left knee, and roll your upper body down. Hold on to that knee for a couple of breaths. Good work. We're going to hold on behind the thigh and do that hamstring stretch. So keep your thigh close to your torso and start to straighten the knee only to the point where you can, and then soften and straighten and soften. So the goal is to keep the thigh where it is and just to straighten and bend the knee. 4 more. And soften. And 3. And soften. It's almost like, it's not flossing, but it's almost like flossing. And holding it in the straighter position, flex the foot and point. Ooh, that's pretty intense. Flex and point. Feel the right leg on the floor, shoulders easy. 3 more and point. 2 more and point. 1 more. And then let's bring the head, neck, and shoulders up. Hands behind the head if you need. Lift the right leg to 45, and let's do 1 more round of those scissors. Bringing the right leg in to switch, and then left leg. You can exhale as you switch. Exhale. Good work. Good. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Stay curled right up. 1. And now lower the left leg, bend the right knee, lower the upper body down, and put the right foot down. Stretch your legs out nice and long and give them a good shake, shake, shake. Nicely done, everybody. However you choose, you can hold on to your thighs, you can roll to your side, but we're gonna come up to standing. So here we go. However you'd like to come up, you come up. And we're gonna finish the class with some of our standing work and our weights. So you can, if you need to adjust your camera, take a second to do that. And we'll make sure the weights are in our hands. And we'll just finish with some nice 3D workout inspired movements here. So I'm going to begin here with the legs in seconds, externally rotated from the hip, knees and toes nicely lined up. Okay, take your right arm up to your shoulder, elbow wide, and then bend your left knee and reach across the room. Now you're going to turn your right palm to the ceiling and open the arm in front of you. Draw a big circle and shift your weight over. Bring your right hand back in front of your shoulder, reach it, punch it across. Turn the palm to the ceiling as you circle around. Palm faces the floor as you slice across. And then open the arm, open the chest. And again, slicing across, really nice and tall through the spine. Open as you shift the weight around. Good, 2 more of these, taking up lots of space, feeling long through the neck, through the waistline. 1 more time, shoulders are easy away from the ears and reaching around. Good, bring it back to the center. Good, I'm just gonna let you finish. Good, now we're gonna bring the left arm up and bend over to the left. Then we're gonna go and slice across. Palm is facing down. Turn your palm to face the ceiling as you open around. Palm faces the floor as you slice across. Your eyes follow. Open the palm to the ceiling and turn. And slicing across. And opening and turning. Good. Let's inhale. And then we'll exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, slicing across. Great job. Exhale, open the door. Open the curtain. Last one. Inhaling across. And then exhaling and open and bring that arm in underneath you. Good. Heel toe your feet in. Step your left foot forward, right foot back. Take a moment to just practice bending the front leg and then bending the back leg. So ideally, we have a little shift of our weight front to back. It's quite slow because we need time for our arm to do a whole circle. As you go forward, you're going to circle the right arm up, palm faces forward, and then circle it palm down behind you as you bend your right knee. So you shift forward and scoop the air up in front of you, soft shoulder, and press the air down. Good, we're going to inhale as we scoop the arm up, and exhale as you push the air down behind you. Good, 1 more time, inhale and scoop up, and exhale and press. Come back to center and switch feet. Right foot forward, left foot back. Practice shifting. Can you bend the right knee, but then can you bend the left knee? And the back leg is usually the trickier one. So just find the amount that you're able to soften that back knee. 1 more time, just the legs. And then let's add the left arm. You're going to scoop the left arm, palm up. Shoulder is easy, and then you press the air down. Nicely done. The knees bend to shift you forward, scooping up, breathe in. Exhale, pressing back, back knee is soft. Good work. Try to keep the spine nice and upright as you exhale and press back. Nice work. There's some balancing there. Good work. Inhale up. And then exhale back. Great job, everybody. Let's put the weights down. Good. Bring your feet to parallel. Soften your knees. Feel the Achilles nice and long, nice and supple. We're going to do the bird. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, press down. 2 more. Inhale up. Open the chest. Exhale down. 1 more. Inhale, flying up. Exhale, floating down. Now you're going to go ahead and scoop the arms up and overhead, breathing in. As you exhale, circle them down, nod your chin, and begin a roll down. Last one of the class. Bending the knees softly. Stay down here for a full breath in and out. And then when you're ready, inhaling. And then exhale to roll up through the spine. At the top, we're going to open the chest. And then find your way back to neutral. Okay, nice work. That's it for today. Good work, everybody.